and welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading, but for those of you who are new to the circle, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every single day. And if you're looking for daily short tarot readings, check out my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts. If you're looking for personal services or personal readings, I offer them through my website, innercircleguidance.com. Let's find out what you need to know today. We have the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups, Two of Wands, Nine of Swords, the World, Knight of Pentacles. All right, so I'm seeing for those of you who saw my reading about working on partnerships or working on the members of your inner circle or finding the network that you want to be a part of or the events that you want to be a part of and getting more clear on your manifestations and broadening your horizons in terms of manifestation. I'm seeing that you've really been putting in the work towards those things. But there's still a little bit of apprehension here with this Nine of Swords. And I'm seeing that you're seeing things from a grand perspective of, you know how you want to move forward. You know what your Ten of Cups looks like. But maybe there's a little bit of uncertainty about how to actually get there. And you're being told that with the World to have some patience and continue working diligently towards the things that you want to manifest and taking those small steps at a time, even if it may not be quite at the pace that you're looking to take, because the World, it's still going to be delivered, okay? Let's just get a couple more cards. I'm going to take 3 more cards here. We have the Magician, we have the Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords, and I saw Temperance, so I'm going to take Temperance on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the Magician we already know is the card of manifestation, but it also can be a card of illusions. So make sure that you are sticking to your authenticity and you're not putting up a front either to protect yourself or like out of fear. Make sure you're remaining authentic to yourself, because that's how you're going to attract the people that you're looking to attract. For those of you who are creative and you're worried about finding the right audience, stick to your authenticity. This is going to be very, very important for those of you who are creative when you're wanting to manifest a group of people who either appreciates your creativity, or when you are working in a creative field that is highly reliant on an audience, because your authenticity is what's going to bring the correct audience to you. For those of you who are not so creative, this is more a general message of sticking to your authenticity so that you are attracting authentic people, but you're also attracting the people that are actually in alignment with you. Which is interesting because we also have the Knight of Swords, which has to do with truth and communication. But anyways, both the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords are sort of fast-paced energy. And so there's going to be some communication coming in soon from Spirit, specifically about this. I'm not getting a clear message on what that is. I'm not sure if that's because this is a collective reading and it could differ, or if it has to do with the fact that it's meant to be found out in the time of which you receive it. I'm also hearing that with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords being a fast-paced sort of energy. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? You need to focus more on consistency than on quickness. And that's also represented in temperance, because temperance is about patience, it's about self-healing, it's about equal give and take and balance of energies and divine guidance. This goes for those of you who are creative and those of you who are not. For those of you who are creative and you're looking for that audience to find you, it is about your authenticity, but it's about your consistency in whatever you're doing, and the message and the creative vision that you are putting out there needs to be consistent. Consistency is extremely important, because if you can't put things out consistently, you're not only going to lose your audience, but you're not going to be able to build that rapport that's very important to what you're doing. So focus on being consistent. Even if you haven't quite figured out what your creative, authentic voice is yet, being consistent is the most important thing. Now, for those of you who are not looking to do the creative stuff, consistency is important too, because if you are not consistent in the type of energies that you are or are not entertaining, you are at risk of attracting the wrong energies and the wrong people into your circle. You can't, well, I shouldn't say you can't. If you're going to hang out with people who are not on the same vibration as you, you need to be very strong in your boundaries, and you need to limit the access that that person has to you and their influence on you. And sometimes you have friends who are sort of grandfathered in, but you have to draw the line in the boundary. But just keep in mind that if you start spending too much time with those people who are on a different vibration than you, you're gonna start aligning to that vibration. Unless that group of people is very much action oriented and taking action on their own journey, it's likely that you're going to go backwards versus them going forward. So just keep that in mind with your consistency here. All right, so this is your reading. If it resonated with you, don't forget to like this video. Your affirmation for this reading is, I am maintaining my authenticity and consistency and manifesting my circle of people. And the reason I say circle of people instead of inner circle is because your inner circle is your inner circle, but you may also be wanting to manifest outside of your inner circle or manifest a different circle. And so that is more inclusive of a more generalized view. All right, and as always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.